right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Anyway, today is the last episode of Season 1, Manic Monday. And we're going to be testing the only constraint that was left on the wheel, and that's one-way doors. And so, essentially what that means is that every door can only be used in one direction. So, I don't think it's going to necessarily end our run or make it too hard, but it will make some interesting design decisions. I've actually been kind of rolling this around in my head all day, and I'm excited to get started on this. So, without further ado, let's finish Season 1 super strong by crushing this constraint. Now, I did randomize the seed just to get some variation here, because apparently Oxygen Not Included likes to give you the same seed over and over if you don't change it. So, yeah. All right. Well, anyway. Yeah, so without further ado, we're going to get into this, and I did want to go ahead, you know what, before we do get started, I'm sorry, let me go ahead and preface this. I want to go ahead and plug you guys. Next Monday, I'm going to start doing a challenge. So, actually, give me just a second here. I want to pull it up, and so we can give it some justice. I am going to be doing a challenge over it's Stinger's challenge. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He's a fellow Twitchy streamer guy. Anyway, he's a pretty cool guy. I've been networking with him a little bit, been watching his channel. I think we've even raided once or something like that. But anyway, he has a hatch challenge going on for that hatch plushie, along with the Pip plushie, which apparently you can no longer get unless you want to spend like $100, $150 on eBay or something from a collector. And even then, you don't know if you're going to get the tag, and you can get the skin in game. But anyway, I digress. We are going to participate. I don't know if we'll win, but you know, we'll try. We'll give it a try. So what we're going to start doing is, until we kind of figure out what Monday's identity will be going forward, or we come up with a list of new constraints that might be interesting to try out, we are going to be participating the next couple of Mondays in his hatch challenge. So there you go, folks. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started here. Let me close this tab and we'll get him over here. We're just going to ease right in like we do. We're just going to ease right in here. We'll just go ahead and start digging out some stuff. Matter of fact, I think we might want to turn the volume down just a little bit. I'm not sure how this is coming across to you guys. Let me actually go in here to the options. The audio, and turn it down just a wee bit of a hair. There you go. There you go. Okay, 80%. 80 sounds good. Good enough for me. We have anything in the supply closet? No, we don't. Okay, anyway. Let's go ahead and start working on this. Go ahead and dig some of this out as well. Let's go ahead and grab some of that. You know what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the basic stuff that we do at the beginning of any game, you know. So, there's that. Okay, we'll do this. One more tile here. That's gonna be a door, but we don't want to put a door there yet because, actually, we're gonna put that there. My bad. We'll go ahead and start coming across. Probably should go ahead and rummage through this. We'll give somebody this. We'll give it to Kai. Let's go ahead and get these guys working a little faster. We're gonna need you to get this done faster than, well, sooner than later, rather. We'll get these guys to do that. We'll do that. We're also going to want to start one, two... Actually, you know what? Let's not do that. We're going to go ahead and lay out our general opening strategy here. You know how I go. You know how I be. You know what I do. Think we can get that guy once we get up there? Oh, we don't have enough material, huh? Well, that is mucho unfortunate. What we should probably do is deconstruct this? Do you think we should deconstruct this? Yeah, we should probably deconstruct all of this because we need this to be a bathroom. Deconstruct. Kai, let's give you this. Now you're fully kitted, my guy. Look at you swimming. Look at you. I can't believe they can swim in that little bit of water. Yo, what's up, Not Scraps? Welcome to the chat. How you doing today? Don't forget, you are my personal my personal bot banning assistant. So, you know, if these bots come in here, I fully expect you to wield ye ban hammer. All right, let's go ahead and dig this out. We're gonna, can we not, does it, I think we can do this, right? We want this to be deconstructed now. Not allowed by schedule? Oh, we don't got these, we didn't put everybody on the right schedule. Ah! Okay, Kai, let's put you here. We'll put Harold here. That'll be fine. Senna, I'm gonna put you on 8 just cause. And then we'll put you on 7 and you on 6. I think that should be good. No. We want you guys down here. Okay, so we'll put Kai here. We'll put Harold here, and we'll put Senna on this shift. There we go. Oh, actually, let's make sure we have our priorities correct. I forget to do this. All right, we have this. And then you're definitely going to be researching. You're definitely going to be digging, my guy. And you can do all this other stuff, you know. The other stuff. You're going to be doing that. We'll have you doing tidying, supplying in this. Give you guys some light interests in these things. Hopefully people will do what they're told to do. Let's go ahead and get this going. I think we should probably just drop all this water. I think that might be a good idea. Who's trapped? You shouldn't be trapped, my guys. There we go. No, we don't want that done. We want to harvest it, but we don't want to dig it up. Actually, we might. I take that back. We're probably going to do something a little like this. I forgot that we actually have, you know, some things we got to do here. So I think what we'll do is we'll do this. I think it's 19 tiles that I need to go. 19, boom. And then this will be the door right here. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. We'll go ahead. Oh, we can't do that yet. Oh, we need to get to the thingy thing, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, there's that. Okay, well, you know what we can do? We can just do this. Straight on down. Then we can dig straight across. Let them work on that for a minute. We'll get to that. Congratulations, not scraps. I'm not sure what the 9 is for, but... Oh, congratulations on the... Actually, okay, we did set it back. Okay. I was wondering if I'd set it back from Fast Friday. I usually turn pause off. Oh, we need to go ahead and make a bathroom, don't we? That might be slightly important. 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Actually, no. We're not gonna do that. We'll just do that for now. Probably gonna want to make this as big as we can, maybe? I don't know. Let's see here. 30, 48. We'll do like that. I think that's gonna be a good idea. And we're gonna lock these. And then we're gonna do something like this. And then what we'll end up doing... Oh, who's trapped? Bro, why do you keep getting trapped, man? Come on. Come on, man. What are you doing, man? Come on. Come on. Right, let's get you down from here, maybe? What is this, sand? Oh, yeah, that's gonna fall. It's gonna fall so hard. I think if we dig that, he should be able to get out. Yeah, he can get out from there. Yeah, get out of there, buddy! What are you doing? Get this stuff done. All right, we're gonna have to go ahead and just take that thing out. It's unfortunate, but we gotta do it. We gotta get a wall up in here. We definitely need that. So I think which way we're gonna have this go is gonna be... They're gonna go this way and come back this way, which means that we're gonna have to put a ladder here. No, we shouldn't need anything else because they're not gonna be going the other way. So it'll be a little something like this. Oh no! Yeah, we didn't really plan very well, did we? Yeah, we can't have that up in here. Come on, buddy. All right, let's make this quick. You guys need to get this done first. Nah. We got too much pee up in here for that. We cannot be doing that, guys. No, thank you. All right, that's better. That's better. Now let's get to work on these bathrooms, please. Thank you very much. Highborn Jace, hey, how's it going? How are you? Good to see ya. Today we're doing the one-way doors. This is just the final episode of the wheel constraint. Highborn Jace says, I miss your YouTube videos. Nice to see you stream, though. Yeah, don't worry, they're coming. The YouTube videos are coming. This is just kind of me gaining my sea legs again. Yeah, this is me kind of just doing my thing for a little bit, and a lot of tutorials are going to be coming out of this. I assure you that. We've already got so many things on the list. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. But thank you for the support and thank you for the kind message. It's very nice of you. I appreciate that. I know I'm just a little fella. I'm just a little streamer. I'm not a big guy, at least not yet. Actually, we're gonna cancel that. That's not really important. Let's go ahead and get these guys to do this and this, and then we'll get with that. And then we're gonna put doors on this because these doors have to be one way. They're either gonna be locked or they'll be one way. Get these guys to finish up some of this. As a matter of fact, I think we actually made a mistake here. We should probably go ahead and get the basic stuff down first. I mean, that's always a good idea, right? Yes. Yes, Troy, it is. It's a great idea. It's the best idea. So we'll do this. We'll put one battery here. We'll do... nope, not like that. We'll bring this across because we know what we're going to do here. Oh, that's going to have to move. Oof. What happened there, huh? Okay. All right. They're not done with that. Ooh, yeah, we definitely need to get this going like ASAP. Okay. I'll tell you what, we'll leave that as is. We're not going to get to the supercomputer for a minute. But what I would like to do is get all this stuff going. Actually, we probably shouldn't even do it that high, should we? We should probably do it like this. And then we'll do this at a 5. Because I want those done last. Because you know how they do. You know how they do. You'll build a manual generator and then they'll just run on it. And it's not even hooked to anything. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Come on. Come on, what are you doing? This makes no sense. All right, so there's that. We want them to do this as well. We want to get to this so we can get to those darn mesh tiles, you know. Okay, we have that. Come on, guys. We're already behind. This should be cycle 1 stuff right here, really. Hi, Scraps. Not Scrap, Scrap ZRI. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys caught it at the beginning, but what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable couple of Mondays is we're going to be participating in a contest, a hatch ranching contest by another streamer. So that's going to be fun. Have you guys heard of Stinger's Playground? Yeah, we're going to participate in that. I mean, how can we not, right? We have an automated hatch ranch. I mean, I feel like it's one of the better ones, or at least it was when it worked. But we did come up with a solution for that. So, you know, there is that. All right, come on, guys. I need you guys to get to work. Please, please get to work. Yeah, I didn't do this in the right order. I expanded too fast. That's what happened. But it's okay. These things happen. Do we have any? Yeah, we do have some. Okay, we do have some algae. Ooh, we have some more down here. Yes, let's go. I guess I'm used to having like 100 million duplicates, especially after Fast Friday. It's like, I'm just like, go, go. Usually by now, like I have half the map dug out. Highborn says, yes, your auto ranch was very good. Yeah, I did make a fix for it. And I think we're going to really test it out in this hatch ranch contest. So I'm very excited about that. Okay, this is going to be a one-way door. It's going to be left only. We'll put another door over here, here and here. And once these are in, we'll go ahead and set their directions. This one is right only. So this floor will be right and this floor will be left. So if they're going to come back up, they have to come up and go across this way. Or come up the ladder if they're out here. But anyway, we have something on the printing bod. Let's see what we have. Oxyfern, no. We definitely want a duplicate, but do we want a mouth breather? I mean, well, that doubled the air though. That's, I don't know. That's kind of expensive for not really getting much. I mean, if I was getting like a bunch of points on one of these things, then I'd be like, okay, maybe it's worth it. But double the air with really nothing to show for it? Yeah, you really are a mouth breather, aren't you, Lindsay? Yeah, you a mouth breather. Anyway, Highborn Jay says, how are you finding the DLC? Are you enjoying it? Oh, I'm absolutely enjoying it. We've already come up with a couple of fish tank designs for the Beakon ranching. Yeah, there's a couple other things that we've been working on. We're working on a slow-go ranch. We're getting really close to having a working version of that. Yes, I would say that I am 100% enjoying this new content. I didn't really do the prehistoric, but this one, oh yeah, I'm loving this one. Okay, I think we're just gonna reject all. I don't want this mouth breather. We could probably deal with her. I don't know. What do you guys think? The joy seeds? You think the joy seeds? Yeah, but if I'm not mistaken, the joy seeds require a temperature that's probably going to be out. It's up to 50, right? Joya seed. Actually, jumping Joya. What's the... Okay, 0 to 100. Oh, so they will grow. Yeah, but we have the Husha caps, so I'm not really... I mean, I guess we could. I don't know. I'm almost tempted to take this mouth breather just because I want a duplicate. Yeah, 0 to 100. Highborn Jace. Yep. Walking encyclopedia. Walking wiki. I'm just kidding. Take her then? Okay, well, you know what? I guess we will. There we go. All right, now let's get back to work here. You guys need to finish that. And I think now we should start only going that way. So these doors are both only going left. So this area is going to be going left. That area is going to be going right. So basically all the full-size floors are going to be going away from the center shaft, and all of the smaller half floors are going to be going towards the center shaft. The shinner shaft! I tell you, the shinner shaft. Let's go ahead and drop this water. Matter of fact, we could do it pretty easy just by hitting that one tile. Let's go ahead and start doing some research. Probably start with big boy batteries. I don't think we're going to necessarily like sprint into the food, because I will tell you what, I am done raising soda cane. I'm done. I would much rather use a mushroom bar thing than do the soda cane. So it's just my personal opinion. All right, that's a good allocation of water there. Let's get up in here and grab some of this. And we also need to get down here. Did we already get this? Okay, yeah, we did. Okay. Okay, good. Now we can actually make some other things that we need to make. We'll make a couple of these. We only have 4 duplicates, so I think it would be safe to just put... Whoop, nah. I really wish you couldn't do that. Like, just put it up in the air. I mean, they're not going to build it, so why would you let you place it? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, we'll do this. We should have all these doors going one way. No. Actually, wait. Oh, that changes our layout. Ooh, I just realized something. We put these backwards. These need to be over here. Yeah, we should probably do that like immediately. Let's make sure nobody's gonna have germs. Oh, of course you are, Harold. Of course you are. See, I'm already messing up, guys. What are we doing here? Like, literally, what are we doing here? Somebody's gonna be sick. I already just I have that feeling. Don't ask me how I know. I just know somebody's gonna be getting sick. All right, so that was a slight oversight. We definitely needed to flip the bathroom since we were going this direction and not the other way. I guess we could have done this way, but I want to keep it consistent. Out, in, out, in. All right, let's keep on researching. We have our big batteries now. Actually, you know what? We could well, no, let's not do that yet. Let's not get too caught up here. The first thing I'm probably going to want to do is start working on some of this stuff, because we're going to need that. I don't think we're going to need the electrolyzer, at least not right now, because we don't have 25 duplicates that we're trying to keep alive. So let's go ahead and get the liquid filter. My eyes are on the desalinator. I feel like once you unlock the desalinator, you pretty much have water on lock. And it also throws off salt, which you can feed to slogos, etc., etc. I think it's a win-win. So we're going to get the filter first so we can start separating out water from salt water, and then we'll go for the desalinator probably at some point. We'll definitely want to go ahead and grab some of the other stuff, you know, like this stuff. We'll obviously want to get to the supercomputer too, but we're not rushing into those things. We can just ease into it. This isn't Fast Friday. This is just Manic Monday, you know, we're just doing whatever, I guess. But anyways, let these guys do this, let them get into that. I think this is fine. Let's start looking for a tide pool to cap. There's one, beautiful. We also probably want to look for clamp palms. We definitely want to get those started as soon as possible. We're not really too worried about oxygen, I think, right now. Well, maybe we are. I take that back. I stand corrected. Grab that. Finish this. These are going to be probably power and barracks. This will be another power. This will be probably the barracks. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do in here. We'll do barracks in there. Furniture, beds. Actually, let's get a cool bed. What kind of cool bed do we want? I think this is the stone cot. What's this from? Prehistoric Planet Pack? Yeah, we'll go with the... No. We want the quilt cot. I like that. I think that was from the Frosty Planet Pack. Yeah. Or the staycation cot. I don't know. You know what? It's summer. Let's go with the vacation cot. Do just something just like that. We can also open... Nope, we don't want to X that. We want to X this. And we'll want to bring this up a little bit. And then probably put a door here. Yeah. Do something like that. Take it out. This is going to be a one-way door. We already got these set up correctly. Both of these are in that direction. Both of those are in that direction. We'll just leave that as is for now. I'm going to mop this water up because I just don't want them to be soaking in it. You know what I mean? Very lovely, very lovely. Now we're going to let them dig this out, and then we will... Yeah, we'll put this door here. We can lock this one as well. And we're going to have to get this side set up so we can have them routing correctly. We'll let them finish this, and then we'll work on that. I think what we can do now is we can add ourselves some bigger batteries, and then we'll do that like this. Just put a couple of them in here, not too many. Matter of fact, maybe we could do something like this, and then we can skip this one, and maybe even that one? Yeah, we'll do that. I know we're kind of elongating this a little bit, but it'll be okay. We'll do that, and maybe we'll grab one more? Yeah, we'll grab one more. We gotta put all of these on here. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Let's go. We'll leave the generators here. That way they can quickly get to them from this ladder, even though they'll probably... Well, actually, no, they're gonna have to go this way, aren't they? Yeah, I guess that is a good point. I guess it's not really gonna matter where these batteries are then, is it? Interesting. We'll leave them there, though. We'll put the batteries on this end. Now, I do have plans on this. We're gonna bring this down and make our beginner fish tank. And ooh, buddy, do I have something for you guys. I have finally perfected the starter fish tank for the Beakons, okay? I'm gonna show you guys, I promise. Let me get back here to chat. Yes, I did take her. Mouth breather isn't too bad on this map, Highborn says. Yep, that's correct. I think that it shouldn't be too bad. Highborn also said the coral is very efficient in making O2. Yes, it is. That's what we're gonna work towards. He also said, do you not dig the back tiles out? Sadly, they just build over them rather than digging them out. Yeah, I mean, I don't dig the back tiles out. Not unless I need to place something like the wall planter or something like that. All right, so we have that. I think we can probably start working on... Let's go ahead and get our supercomputer, and then we'll get this. Then we'll work on our bathroom loop and junk and stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, actually, you know what? We could probably... Yeah, let's do that, then we'll do this. There's so many things competing for my attention in the early game, you know? I guess we can do this. We'll put one here. I actually don't even want to do that, to be honest with you. I actually just want to drop all of that water down here somewhere. I think that might be a good idea. Let's do something like this. I think that'll work, and then we can do that right there. Yeah. That's not gonna work. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life, guys? Come on, tell me. What am I doing? Let's do that. And once that's done, we'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of that. I know exactly how long I want this room to be. I think it's like 19 tiles to the end. 19 is going to be the room size, if I'm not mistaken, because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to slow this down for a second. What I'm going to do is I put the tank under here. So it's going to be 1 tile, 2 clam palms, a wall, and then 4 flue coral, and then a ladder, and then a space, and then a wall. So the wall is going to be right there, like that, right? So that's going to be the end of that. And I think entombed, no, we can't do that. All right, there we go. And so the wall is going to be there, and I've got to make sure that this room isn't going to be too big, because I think the lab is like, what, 100 and some... 120 maximum. So that means that if we did this, we're looking... Oh, yeah, we got... Oh, yeah, we got plenty of room here. I also just noticed we got us a nice little natural gas pocket here. That's going to be interesting. Anyway, let's go. Oh, and we have a free clam palm seed to immediately plant. And we have one at 75%, and I think we can get down in here pretty easy. Oh, this is going to be fun. I'm excited. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just zoop this across. It's going to look like this, and I think, actually, that's going to be one of these tiles, just like that. And here's going to be the door for this, and I think this will just be another, it'll be a double door. And so this will be the end of that particular room. We'll do something like this, and then put another one right there. And then we'll put a ladder going up, just like so. Yeah, that looks good. So anyway, how's everybody's day? How you guys doing? Hi, Born. Oh, nope, I already read that comment. Look at me trying to read comments twice. Look at me go, look at me go. So yeah, we'll do something like this, and then maybe we'll come across. Do something like that. This is probably going to end up being maybe a kitchen or something like that. Honestly, gonna have to check my screenshots, because I was actually planning this out just a little bit earlier. I'm not gonna lie. And so it looks like lab power kitchen. Yep. All right. Cool. We are on track. Barracks blank power. So it's gonna be a full floor, a half floor, 2 full floors, and then another half floor, and then another full floor. Cool story, bro. So it's, yeah. It's 2-1-2-1. Yeah. So there's gonna be a floor below this as well. Oops, that's not what we wanted to do. Get off of there. My phone went to the lock screen. I'm not supposed to do that. Or not. There we go. Hey, it's back. Cool. All right, so they're pathing this way. We're gonna make this go this way and then come back. We need to do some more research. Let's go ahead and grab, what did we say we needed next? We're gonna try to get to this. We're definitely gonna need to get to this. We have our supercomputer now. We need the crusher. So we have a couple of things competing for our time right now. We already have that tile. We could use the airflow tile soon. We don't need it right now per se, but we do need this stuff. So let's go ahead and we'll start with this. Then we'll come back down and we'll get this. That way we can make ourselves a great hall, and then we'll kind of work on everything else. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Let's deconstruct that. We'll put another one there. I think at this point we can actually go ahead and deconstruct this and then put ourselves a ladder just like that. And this water, we're just going to have it come down in here. We're not going to keep that stuff. Highborn says he's doing good. Thanks. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're doing well. Bro, you need to... No. Grab some tiles. Do some work. We need to get this done. I need this done now. Let's go ahead and get them doing that. And then we'll start digging all this out as well. We're going to start setting up our tank here. These guys should be on the schedule. Did we schedule them correctly? Okay, you guys are all on first shift. I'm going to bump you down. We'll bump you down too. Let's see here. You're on what? 5? You be on 6? Come down a couple. Yeah, we're just trying to shift everybody down the bench. Move down the bench, mini-me. Move down the bench. You can't take a hint, Connie. All right, let's see what we have on the printing pod. Give me a good duplicate, please. Nyctophobic. Yeah, we could deal with that. Suit wearing, I like that. That's a +4, but you're only interested in doctoring. We got 2 doctors. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a magician. He's buff though. That's nice. Iron Gut, don't really care. Caregiver, it complements what you already have. I think the Luddite thing, I think we'll take this guy just for the fact that he's not a nyctophobic. I mean, we could deal with that, but this guy has a stronger doctoring. He has a comparable suit-wearing athletic boost. He doesn't have, actually no, this guy has more strength. That's actually pretty dope. But this guy, well, we're not really gonna need a doctor. What to do? I think we're gonna take him just for the simplicity's sake. So let's put him on the schedule. We'll move him down. Ari, where do we have a spot for you, Ari? Let's put you here, Ari. That way you're gonna be working a full day before you get a break. All right, so now we have this door. It's a one-way. Let's go ahead and copy and put this another door right there. Put us another door right here. Let's see what we're doing for research. Okay, so we have that. We have the cooking stuff. I don't think we don't have any talent points yet, so we'll need to come down here, and I think we'll go ahead and grab this. That way we can make a great hall. What we'll do is we will start putting doors on all of this stuff. Uh-oh, who's trapped? Nah, bro, you can't be doing that. You gotta get out of there. All right, all hands on deck. All right, get your butt out of there, Harold. Come on, man. Can't have you doing that kind of crap. Not okay. All right, this is where I'm gonna put some ladders. All right, so that's done. This is gonna be a one-way door. Are all these set up correctly? Let's see. This is the one way. This is one way. This should be that way as well. Actually, wait. No, this should be that way. That's right. And then maybe we should probably widen this a little bit and put a pole, because okay, so when they leave the bedroom, let's say for instance they have to go to the bathroom, they're gonna have to come out, down, over, down, across, and then back out. Wow. Well, I mean, I guess we'll see how it goes, right? I guess that's what we're gonna do. Highborn J says, like building on a wall. Dupes always do stupid things, like building a wall on the wrong side. Yes, it's like, gee, there's a 2 tile gap over here. Should I stand on this side when I build the wall, or should I just stand inside the hole? I think we both know where they prefer to stay. Okay, let's harvest some of this stuff. I know I hate soda cane, but we're gonna use what we got. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, there you go, nut scraps. Here's your maiden voyage here. If you wouldn't mind clicking on that spammer and banning them. There we go. Good job, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's nice that I don't have to stop and do that, you know? Pain in the butt. I don't understand why they want to do that anyway. I mean, does anybody really take those bots seriously? All right, so we have that. Now we can make the Great Hall if we so choose. We definitely want to make a mess hall soon. I think we have that. Let's go ahead and get the crusher. Then maybe we'll start working into this stuff. Now let's go ahead and get the crusher. We'll try to round out our bathroom stuff. Maybe. Let's go ahead and grab the crusher. Mr. Crusher! Beverly Crusher! Or, well, that's a Mrs. rather, but... It was actually a Star Trek reference, guys. I don't know if you guys remember Will Wheaton. He was, what was his name in there? It was something Crusher. Leslie Crusher? Wesley Crusher, that's what it was. His mother was Beverly. That was Star Trek Next Generation with Captain Picard in the Enterprise. That's a fun fact. That was actually one that I grew up on. I loved that one. I mean, it was always playing in the background wherever I was. All right, they're working on that. And what'll happen is I just realized something. We're gonna have to set this tank up in a way that it can be navigable as well, because they have to come this way and then come down, but then how do they get out? You know what I mean? I'm kind of curious how the pathing's gonna work. I think we're gonna tease something interesting out, possibly. What I think is gonna happen is they're gonna come in this side, they're gonna come down, they're gonna come through, there'll be a door in the center, and I'm hoping that they'll come up and see this as a way to path left and not right. So maybe they'll come up, path left, and then come up and come around. I guess we're gonna kind of tease out the AI pathing in the game here before long. Highborn says, probably best to build bedroom first floor, then toilet second, then bedroom top floor. Dupes come out of the bedroom. You're about same age as me then. I grew up on TNG and the OG movies. Yep. Oh, and now ad break. Okay, well, sorry about that. I'll try not to go too far without you guys. We did, I guess I forgot to tell you guys that we did hit affiliate, which is very nice. I appreciate that. That is in no small part because of you. That is all because of you guys, and I appreciate that. Now we're working on partner. All right, you guys are bored. Looks like you're bored, and we can't have you being bored. Also, fun fact, I did not know this. You can copy paste door settings. I found that out the other day. The more you know, right? So all these are going this way. This is going this way. All of these are entrances. This is the only exit. So that works. And this we're going to have to set to that direction. And now it's time to build, baby. Build, baby, build. Okay, let's see if we're going to do... I think we're going to do a kitchen here. Yeah, we'll do a kitchen. And then we'll do a great hall above that, because I just like that configuration. What we'll most likely do is this will end up being a nature preserve, just because we can. And the nature preserve will help boost morale. I think that's just a good idea, especially if you're ever playing on... Welcome back, Highborn Jace. I appreciate you sticking around. I promise that I didn't touch those ad settings. They're at whatever they were set at. I know that you can go in there and you can just like crank them up. You can even preload or front load ads. And I don't agree with that. I hate ads. I really do. But I will tell you this, for as long as I have this channel, and this isn't me trying to plug the channel, but as long as I have this channel, I am not gonna have subscribers watching ads. So, anyways. All right, let's see what we can do here. We have a lot of water, like regular water down here. It doesn't really matter if I drop this on top of it. We are gonna need to continue this up to the next floor. This will be a 4 tall floor, just like so. Put this stuff in here. We're probably gonna dig all of this out. We might as well. And we'll just keep on going up. Now, I think with our nature preserve, I'm trying to remember what the size is. I think it's like 32 minimum. So that means right to there is gonna be our minimum, which means that this will have to be the door. And then this will be the Great Hall, which I think should be enough for what we're trying to do here. I think that should be enough. I think this ought to work. You said, Highborn Jay said, I didn't hear any of your responses to my above comments. Let me see what we have here. Oh yeah, you did hit the ads. I said I hope that thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you watching the ads. And I was just kind of mentioning that we did hit affiliate. which I'm very thankful for, and that's completely because of you guys and your viewership. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That was pretty much it. I think that was all we said. But thank you for letting me know about the ads, and then when you come back, I'll try to do my best to be observant, and when you have to deal with an ad break, I'll try not to say anything too important. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Oh, not Scraps with the happy birthday. How'd you know? How'd you find that out? It's actually tomorrow. And for the record, I'm gonna go spend it with the lovely woman who made me. She's the one that really did the work that day, let's be honest. All right, this room is done. We can go ahead and start putting doors on it. I kind of like how this is going. We've kind of have a strategy. Let them lock this. We'll copy this door setting. Copy, paste. We'll paste it to all these doors. Not Scrap says, oh, Highborn J says, thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, of course. Of course, I'm here for you. I'm here for you guys. So, Not Scrap said, early birthday. Yes, early birthday. It's just another day to me, honestly. But I am happy to be here. Every day is a blessing. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. Okay, so I think we still don't have any points. Do we have any skills? Okay, we do. Why was it not showing? I thought it usually showed it here. I guess it shows it here instead. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and grab some points. I think you can swim. Most of these guys can swim. Some of them anyway. Lindsay. Actually, we're gonna put you into researching. Oh, who wants to cook? Is it just you? Yeah, it's just you. So I guess you're gonna have to be our cook. You want to dig. Yes. Kai seems to always want to be a digger. We're gonna do some advanced research with you because we definitely need somebody doing that. And we'll just start you with some swimming because swimming's important in this DLC. Oh, we have another researcher. Okay, well that works. But I think in the meantime, we'll probably put you into some strength. Oh, your science is strong. The science is strong with this, Senna. Yeah, I think you're going to be our researcher. I think Kai... No. Lindsay, we may need to scrub you and put you into tinkering. But your science is strong as well. I guess we'll leave you as is. How about that? But we'll go ahead and grab some more research. Highborn says, I was saying you're about the same age. I grew up on TNG and the OG films. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't make too many comments on that. But yeah, that was definitely what I grew up on. The OG films were pretty good. I have a lot of them on DVD as well. Actually, I have a couple of the series on DVD. I mean, because let's be honest, streaming isn't owning, even if you bought it. I like having physical copies. That way no one can take it from me. But I'll let that lie. All right, let's see. We were talking about doing our bathroom next. I also would like to get these so we can start building our tank. So I think we'll probably do that first. Highborn says, I used to have them all on VHS. Wow, you're really dating us now, aren't you? I actually had crates upon crates of VHS tapes as well. So yes, I do recall. Actually, we'll just leave this for now. This is gonna have to come up, obviously, right? I mean, isn't everything obvious? Obviously. Probably come up to here. I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the floors are gonna be off by 1. That is slightly annoying. Highborn said, L, same, did you ever watch Babylon 5? I tried. I don't know if it's not something that's like ingrained in my memory. I have seen a little bit of it, but now that you mention it, it actually might be something worth watching again. What was your opinion on it? I'd be curious to know. Just gonna dig this floor out. Like I said, this is gonna be our kitchen. This is gonna be our Great Hall. So we could actually go ahead and start adding some doors here. We'll copy and paste. And then what we'll do is once they get done with these doors, actually wait, these are gonna be left only. Yeah. So we're gonna need to, okay, we're gonna need more research. But in the meantime, let's not get distracted here. We need to make sure that we're setting our doors correctly. Yes. Yes. All right, cool. And this should be the only way right. So this is right. All of these are going to be left. Highborn says, it is my #1 sci-fi franchise. Really good writing, excellent acting. Well, now you have me intrigued. I'm going to have to check it out. Also, I don't know if you guys caught it, but at the beginning of the stream, I was talking about Manic Monday going forward. Or maybe I'm just repeating myself again. But Manic Monday going forward until this is the end of Season 1. Honestly, I think that the constraints were a little bit on the disappointing side. So we're going back to the drawing board with this particular theme, day, show, whatever you want to call it. So in the meantime, we're going to be participating in Stinger's Playground. He has a Hatch Ranch contest going on. So For the next couple of Mondays, we're going to be participating in that. We're going to start a colony, and we are going to ranch the ever-loving crap out of hatches. And we're going to put this new, well, the old hatch ranch stack to its ultimate use. And really give it a test. We're going to see how many hatches we can actively ranch at once. That's literally going to be the purpose of the playthrough. As many hatches alive, groomed, and healthy as possible. Highborn J says, sadly, the graphics are not up to spec, but they was the first to use full CGI for a TV show using the old Commodore Amigas. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah, I remember the old Amigas. All right, so we have our Great Hall, and now we need to put some furniture in it. We'll start with our recreation thingy. Then we'll give it a flower, maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll give it a bunch of mess tables. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we're kind of limited to 7 in this Great Hall, but that'll be okay. And like I said, this is going to end up being a nature preserve. We'll do some natural tiles in here. But in the meantime, I think what we will do is we will drop the floor just a little bit. I'm trying to think. We need 4 naturals in here. So if I put a park thing, 1, 2, 3, do something like this maybe. So we'll put 1, 2, 3 natural tiles and then 1 here. And I think the pips will plant that. And we'll start on the right, just like Sea Fungus always told us. It still works. I know Stinger likes to use the pip mod, I guess, or something like that, but nah. I'm a vanilla kind of guy, for the most part. This should be a mess hall. Now it's a great hall. Very nice. And matter of fact, did we get the back tiles yet? No, we didn't. Okay. Well, that's something we can work on. Let's first start by doing this. We're going to start working on our tank, or our fishy tank. Fishy tank. Do something like this. Get rid of some of this. We're going to have to come down. Oop, we have something on the printing pod. We can definitely use a couple more dupes. New alarms. Oh, man. Well, that's lame. Early bird. Oh, my. You know what? I'll deal with 500 calories. That's a strong supply. And a decent ranching, and you get the early bird? Oh, that seems like a no-brainer. Caregiver, that's kind of irrelevant. Increased decor morale bonus. Cannot do decorating errands. We're not going to have you doing decorating. You look kind of tired, Lyra. Maybe that's why... Oh, no, you're not the one. You are the ones with noodle arms. It's too bad that she doesn't have swimming, but I think we're going to take her. So welcome her to the colony. Let's put her... Let's set some priorities here. I think that's going to be primarily what you're going to do. And we'll... Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Yeah, I know I'm messing this all up. I don't necessarily know if I want them doing this more than that. I guess maybe. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I guess that's a good point. We'll have them doing those things first. I really am gonna want a second rancher at some point once we get started. So I was just kind of looking towards that. Research, we have that. Let's go ahead and get that back tile, and then we'll start working on this stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? We need to put our supercomputer down, don't we? Nope. Deconstruct. This should be... No, this isn't a laboratory yet. It will be after we get rid of this and we put our supercomputer down. Boom. Now we have room for some other stuff in here as well. I've actually been kind of working on a modular design. I know it's not, you know, how do I say this? I know it's not novel, but I've been doing so many starts here lately that it's almost getting formulaic. Like, things have a pretty natural layout to them, at least in my mind, especially when you're playing on higher speeds without pausing. And so this is me kind of experimenting with that modular design. Come on, guys. Why do we have all this stuff in our barracks? Now, at some point, we'll turn this into a big boy barracks, but I don't think we're going to need that. Plus, our Great Hall is kind of small. Actually, I think we're going to have a problem with that as well. We're going to have to put some tiles there. It'll be okay. We'll figure it out as we go. This is going to be another power room, and then there'll probably be another power room above this. Not quite like that. Not quite like that. And I think this will be another one as well. Just like that. And there'll probably be like one more floor above this, but that'll pretty much be the base. Like I said, this is a new little design I'm trying to come up with, a little modular design. What do we have going on here? We not have any oxygen? All right, guys, you know, that's a problem. We're going to need you to get down here. Maybe do a little bit of work. You know, that old chestnut. Let's go ahead and we'll dig down like this. How do we want to do this? I think we'll just do this. And then let's see here. What do we have? 5. I'm doing this 7 apart because last time I checked, a duplicate can reach down 3 and up 4. So that means they can clear all of this out from these 2 levels. So if you're wondering what that is, which I doubt it, because you guys seem like you're really smart, really well-informed, experienced players. But just for those who didn't know, we'll do something like that, and then I'm just going to come across, and we're just going to start mining some of this stuff out. I'm going to start with some of this stuff, like this, and what I'll probably do is I'll start by digging that, and then this, and then some of this. And then we'll put one across. Of course. Of course, of course. And we'll dig all of that out. And I think this should give us plenty of materials for, at least for now. Gotta be careful, that's sand. We don't want to open this up. Actually, I don't think we're gonna be able to get that high anyway. We'll get to that height. And maybe grab some of this. Yeah! Yeah, there we go. That ought to do. And that will... Yeah, we'll just leave it there. Let them do that. I need more of this... Oh, nope, I don't want any of that. I need this dug out. Highborn J says, not sure if you know, but if you put a shower in a nature preserve, it forces the dupes in there to get a bonus morale. Yes, did know that. Correct. 3 down, up 4. Yep. Well, I'm glad I still remember something correctly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the way this is gonna work is I believe it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then this will be the line that the... You know, the things are going to be on. These, you know. Yeah, those things. So let me go ahead and put some tiles in. I think we could probably go ahead and dig most of this out. Just like so. And then maybe do something like this. Nah, we don't want to do that. We'll do that. And so there's going to be... Oh, let me see here. I think it's going to be like 1 tile here. Right? 1 tile... This actually doesn't even need to be this. 1 tile here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Boom, there's gonna be a door here. That door will be too high. It'll come up like this, it'll come across. That'll give us the farm tile, and then 3 for the clam palm above it. This will be our restocking apparatus, if you will. We're probably gonna do just like that. And leave this area open. And then we'll put our thing up in here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's get rid of all that stuff. Like I said, we'll put our wide farm tile here as soon as we get it. But in the meantime, I think we should actually probably get over in here. Check that out. Yep, we're gonna need to get over here so we can get to this. It's almost ready. We wanna grab that. We're gonna wanna dig this up so we have one to plant. We're gonna need 1 more. Ooh, look at that diamond. That lovely, lovely diamonds. All right, let's see. We're uncovering a little bit more. Not seeing any clam palms right now. At least none that are ready. Ooh, I think we might have got very unlucky here. Oh, no, we got one. Oh, this one's ready. This one's ready. Oh, let's go, buddy. All right, let's dig into here. Let's make this a slightly higher priority. Dig into here. Dig down. Yeah, there we go. Hopefully these guys will come take care of that sooner than later. Yeah, come on, buddy. I guess we should probably get a... Well, I guess... No, I'm sitting here thinking we need to make some of the clothing for them so they're not all wet and slippery, but I remembered we're going to have these gun palms on farm before we can really do that. With the pulverizer and the vulcanizer and all the izers, you know. I think all of our doors should be set up correctly. Who's starving? Oh, we don't have any calories. Well... I'm sitting here yapping, and we forgot all about the food, guys. Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and make 1 of those. Let's do this. I'm gonna put this here. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put this here, and then we'll put fridges here, and then the natural tiles will be here, and we'll have pips at some point, plant those. I mean, this is just me strategizing if I'm gonna, like, play this fully out. I don't know how far we're gonna go with this, but... We're gonna try it. And this is just us experimenting with layouts, honestly. That's kind of what this really is. All right, let's do that. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Actually, you know what? We can just put 2 of them for now. And all of this stuff is gonna be off of this circuit. Now you're kind of starting to see the method to my madness. So these are power levels, and they'll supply up, and then there'll be another one here. It'll supply, well, it'll probably supply what's over here. This one's not so much important, but the one up here will be supplying like our crushers and stuff like that. So I have plans for these rooms as well. There'll be some more power here that'll supply the power, the floors above it. All right, let's get back to it. Highborn Jace was on another ad break. I don't think you really missed anything. I'm sorry I missed that. We're just talking about the base. We got our pool here. All right, we have this one, right? Do we have it on harvest? Yes. Do we have this one on harvest? No. Why did we not put that on harvest? We definitely want that to be immediate. Oh, we don't have a farmer? Come on, guys. We gotta have a farmer, right? We gotta have somebody that's ready to farm. Come on, dude. Okay, we'll put you into farming. I don't think you can swim, but you should be able to get down there, right? No? No, you're not going to. Darn it. All right, well, let's give you a ladder to get down in there then. How about that? And we'll do it on a very high priority. Come on, guys. Oh, no. We need to do this first. Come on. No, we need this now. I let this get away from me. Proving how much of a noob player I am. Are we not able to make this yet? Better. We better be able to make it. All right, you need to make this immediately. We don't have time for you to take a break. I need you to make it now. We got people that are starving up in here. Matter of fact, we could probably come in here and kill a couple fishies, huh? Let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. All right, we're gonna have a couple of calories. That'll work. I think we can wind this down just a little bit. We'll set it at 9 for now. We already got, no, we didn't harvest this yet? Errands. No, let's do it now. Why can't you do it now? Oh, you're not allowed by schedule. Come on, girl, what are you doing? Are you on break? Of course you probably are, aren't you? Of course you are, yeah. Oh, there, you need to get your butt to work. It's time to work, girl. I need this done. Why is no one coming? Now. I need it now. Come on. Get in there. About time. We need to get these clamp-bombs going like ASAP. We got this one almost ready. All right. Now we're gonna do relocate to here. And I'm gonna put that on a high priority as well. And we'll reduce this down. We'll put it on like a 9. I don't know. It'll be aight. We're probably not gonna be messing with it for too much longer, because once we get these going, they just blow these things right out of the water. Okay, so that's gonna go there. We'll probably need a couple of tire. Ooh, we got somebody starving. Come on. There's food. Ooh, we might need to hook that up, don't we? No, we want wire. Oh, it's not even close. Well, there is that. All right, we'll let them catch up a little bit. We're just waiting on this to pop now. In the meantime, we'll definitely build this tank. I want to do something like that, I guess. Maybe come down one more, or do we need to? Yeah, we need to come down one more, don't we? 1, 2, 3, blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3, that's the one. Put one more in there. And then we're obviously gonna need to put a cap on this side. Just like that. Like I said, we're waiting on that. We got 4% to go. We can go ahead and dig some more of this out. Because why not? We're gonna probably dropping a lot of this water sometime soon. Oh, that's not gonna work. We can't get that sand without dropping the water. We'll have to come up with a strategy for that. Man, I am hungry. Why am I hungry? I don't even know. All right, we'll let them finish up with this. We have a flue coral seed. That's nice. Yeah, that first wide farm tile is going to go right here. By the way, we should probably start researching it, shouldn't we? Oh, we already got it researched. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the next thing I'm going to want to do is get our bathroom system set up. So I think the first thing... Oh, no. We need to go for the desalinator. I said that, and then I immediately pivoted away. Do something like that. We're gonna lower the priority on this. Not something we need to get done, but it's something we can get done. There we go. Oh, we need to make this a priority, don't we? All right, this is gonna be, which way is this? This is gonna be that way. Copy setting, like so. Ooh, we have something on the printing pod again. Oh, of course, I messed that up. Good job, me, good job. There we go. Let's go ahead and grab what's on the printing pod. Hopefully we have a duplicate. But first, let's go ahead and grab this talent point. I think probably gonna be heading this way, so I will put you into field researching. Matter of fact, I don't know that we need that yet. What is your science is kind of low. Okay. Well, you know what? You need swimming. And then we'll pick what's on the printing pod. All right, I'm probably gonna take a duplicate, but I don't want the flatulent one. Masterwork, that's nice, but you're not even into decorating. This is a boop, a bionic dupe. I'm not really interested. If this guy didn't have flatulent, I'd probably take him. I think we'll take Catalina. She's not ideal, but she's a warm body, and she can do manual labor. 2, we'll put you on schedule 2. I think that gives us 1 person on every schedule except for the last one. Actually, let's put you on the next to last schedule then. Actually, no, let's not do that. Put you on 8? Yeah. What's going on? Oh, we're running low on calories. Okay. We'll get that going. So we have a couple more of those. Matter of fact, I'm thinking we should probably put some poles, at least to these levels right here. I think that might be a good idea. Uh-oh, who made a mess? Are you stuck, my guy? Oh, you are. No, you're not. Are you stuck? Yeah, you are stuck. Oh, you idiot. You idiot. Highborn Chase says she got the meal bonus, which is pretty decent. Yeah. All right. I need these guys to catch up just a little bit. I mean, we don't have a lot going on, just a little bit. Oh, and this thing's not even, oh no, we gotta fix this now. We're having a cascading failure here, apparently. Let's just go ahead and make this a priority. There we go. No. You guys can't be doing that. You cannot be cheating. What the heck are you doing? Why don't you do something? No, you can't be doing that, my guy. You can't be going backwards. It's against the rules. Don't make me punish you with death. All right, come on, guys. I want this tank done, but we also need oxygen. Kind of getting a little stretched here. They're annoying me. Oh, yeah, that's brilliant right there. So let's swim down here and get stuck. Of course you got stuck. Of course you did. Of course you got stuck. Dupe's doing dupe stuff. Yeah, starvation. I mean, you know what? It's your fault. It's all your fault. It's the dupe's fault. I'm not taking responsibility for any of this. I mean, come on. All right, now get to work on the things that are important. Like food. Oh, yes. Yeah, we're doing lovely today. All right, I think that's enough. Get up here, buddies. If I need to do it higher, I will. The beatings will continue until morale improves. Or the starvation, rather. The starvation will continue until morale improves. Who's doing what? Come on. See, the thing is they have to come through and then back down. See, now they're doing this wee thing right here. Which actually means that we should probably get something like, what, carpet? Doesn't that increase run speed? Might increase our efficiency a little bit. But yeah, ooh, we have some free iron here. Let's grab some of that as well at some point. We'll leave it there for now. We do need to start thinking about dropping this water. I think we'll drop it down the side and put it into this tank. I'm just not quite sure how yet. I think maybe we'll drop it here. I'll put a little shaft here and we'll just block it off so it doesn't get into our base. Highborn Jay said, no, it slows you down. So the carpet slows you down? Oh, okay. I could have sworn that the carpet made you go faster. Status? Oh, it slows you down. You are right. You are 100% right. Wow, I didn't know that. So what is it? The plastic tile that makes you walk faster? I could have sworn there was one that made you walk faster. It's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's see. We have these set to this direction. No, they're set to that direction. Okay. And these, are these set correctly? Yes. Okay, away from the shaft. Point it away from the shaft, please. How much do we have of this? Do we, oh, we need to harvest this like immediately. And of course, our farmer cannot swim. So there is that. Let's go ahead and get that done. I mean, I've restarted like 5 or 6 times in the last week, and I swear to you, every farmer / rancher does not come with swimming. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure that they do. It just seems to be my luck here lately that none of them have come with swimming. All right, so we have, you know what we could use? We could use the fire poles. We're also going to need to get into here so we can get our aquatic stuff. I think we have the basics. No, we don't. We need this. So let's go ahead and grab that so we're ready. This is going to be our next step, and then we'll also maybe start working on this bathroom a little bit. Sorting out this kitchen. Now that we're not, well, we're still kind of at 0 calories. Let's see what the priorities are. We need somebody to be doing some cooking. So cooking, who has skill for cooking? -3, yikes. You are our cook. Camille, does anybody else have an interest in cooking? I thought somebody did. That's researching. I guess we only have 1 cook for now. Oh well. Does anybody have a skill point? Yes, you do. You have Masterworks. I think you... I think we just found ourselves a second... Oh, you have a -3 cuisine? Oh, that's just abysmal. All right, well, swimming it is. But you are a Masterworks guy, so, you know, we're going to do that. You have this... You are... No, you're not interested in cooking. Who's interested in cooking? I know you are. Is anybody else? I don't think so. Well, you know, sometimes it be that way. Welcome back, Highborn. Probably a little bit late on that, but welcome back nonetheless. So we have our glorious mush bar assembly line going here. I think what we can do is we could deconstruct this, and we'll put a ladder here. Actually, wait. Do we want to do that? They have to go this way. They'll have to come down and back up, which is kind of not okay. Wait a minute. If they come up, they're going to have to go left. So they could come up, put it in, and come down. I could actually make this door closed to where they can't open it. Yeah, that actually might be the play. I think that's what we're going to do. I'll put a door here, and it'll be a one-way. It'll be... Actually, no, it won't even be a one-way. It'll be just locked. And that way we can put a fridge up here. And then we'll put a natural tile here, 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 and here. We'll put our nature preserve sign right here. And then hopefully at some point we'll get some pips. And we can turn that into a nature preserve. Honestly, we should have left these tiles natural to begin with. That would have been easier, but we can get it with the door trick. So I guess Too Legit is correct. We were kind of cheating a little bit. Because I feel like that's a bit of a bug exploit. Doing the manual airlocks and then deconstructing them inside of, you know, a little trough, and they turn into a natural tile. But anyway, I need you guys to work on this. Let's go ahead and track a couple of things. Salt, yes. Beakon eggs, we're gonna want to track those at some point. Dirt, we're making mush, so yeah, we need to track that. Water, not so much worried about. We know if we have that or not. Pearl, definitely. And I think algae for now. And I think that's what we'll go with for the moment. We need to get this thing done. I need you to do it now, please. The question is, yep, you can get to it. Okay, cool. Get in there, girl. It's just this once. Just this once. Just once. Maybe one more time. All right, now we should be able to make our first... Come on. Boom. Let's make this immediately. I'm gonna turn this down. All right, I think we can actually kill this guy. We're gonna keep these beacons. We're gonna let them live because we're gonna want to bring them over here soon. This guy, I don't even know what he's doing. You need to just get it lost, buddy. Get lost. Nah. Yes, stand right on top of him. Let him hit you. Why is nobody doing this? That's why I went ahead and moved the... Well, where to... Oh, it's already in there. That's why I moved that pearl to here, so it would be really close by. Okay, we're waiting. Ari, where are you at, buddy? Taking the loop, I see. Oh, he can't get down here. That's why he had to take the loop up and around. Oh, oops. I think we can probably start doing this. Let's go ahead and get this roughed in. Oh, we have another printing pod item. Who do we want to take this time? Both building impaired. We have a researcher, and that's a pretty strong athletics. 50% run speed. Well, you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it in this colony, so let's go ahead and grab Jean. Let's add her in. Let's go ahead and get our clamp production ramped up. And I'm probably gonna put this on a slightly higher priority. Yeah, I know. We have like no food right now. I know. We really need 2 duplicates on this. But I think we haven't set it a high enough priority that they should stay busy. More points? Everybody has a point. Yay! I think you need more cooking. Jean, I guess let's give you swimming first. Ari, I think medicine 8, athletics 3. For now, I want you to cook. It's important. We need food. So Ari, priorities, Ari, cooking. There we go. Now we should see this number quietly start going up. Yeah, I know there's long commutes. It's kind of what happened. All right, you guys. We're gonna have to slow your roll here. Okay, these are all on 6. We're gonna have to give them a second to catch up. Just a moment. Just a moment. Maybe longer. So yeah, I'm really excited. I get to show you guys this tank. I've been working on it in my little workshop sessions playthrough. I've refined it. Also, I don't know if you're here, Rogax, but we've been working on that one as well. The big one. I did make a couple of changes to it, but we'll probably go over that on Wednesday. I haven't updated the Discord post yet. All right, well, apparently everyone is so disposed right now that they can't do any work. Because literally nothing looks like it's getting done. I put this at a 6, and they're just, yeah, nah, not interested. Let's just do other stuff. I think it was a bit of premature expansion. Maybe that's kind of what caused that. Where's he going? Okay, all right. What are we doing, everybody? You're researching. What are you doing? You're eating like a weirdo. Why did you do that? Did you just enter an infinite loop? I think, oh, maybe not. Okay. Talk about going around your elbow, Jesus. Oh, is this thing getting flooded? Come on, guys, why are we not working on the tank? I need you to do it now. I get it. Come on. I think they're gonna be so predisposed with this mush bar maker that they're just gonna keep doing errands for it and not work on this tank. See it? Look at it. You know what? Nope. Stop. Go do something else. Go touch some grass, guys. Please, go touch grass. Highborn says they're too busy running around the maze. I know, right? Well, that's why we do these little challenges, these little constraints. See what kind of weird behavior we can tease out of the game. Actually, you know what? We're not gonna map that up. I think that's salt water. All right, guys. All right, I think that ought to do the trick, question mark. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's go ahead and cap that off. And I'm gonna do this as well. Actually, wait. Up priority on this. Actually, wait. Do we want to do it that way? Yeah, I think we do. And then we're gonna do this. We're gonna dig over and up. And we're gonna tap into this water. That's the plan anyway. Yeah, I know. Insufficient oxygen generation. I know. Oh, how many dupes do we have? We have 8. We have one of these, so we're probably gonna need another one up here. Yeah, we'll do that. For now, we'll do it for now. And we'll just tie it into our existing grid. At some point, it'll probably go up, because these floors will be connected to whatever power we have here. Matter of fact, we can turn some of this down. Boom. Let them get caught up a little bit. We still have some water in there, which kind of bothers me, but it'll be all right. Once they get caught up with this, maybe we'll drop some water, then this thing will actually start cooking. How are we doing on calories? Okay, here we go. Of course, come in, start, and then just immediately leave. Makes sense. That's what I would do if I was working on this project. Yeah. Lots of walking around. Yee! Lots of walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, I think what we're discovering is maybe this wasn't as big of a brain move as I thought it was going to be. I just wish they'd build faster. I'm sorry, but after you get used to starting with 25 dupes, you get a little impatient. It's almost like getting used to modern internet and then having to go back to dial-up. You're just like, come on, man. It's just annoying. Very annoying. Okay, that's enough that we can start putting water in here. You guys need to get to work. Like now? Do that. No, we don't do that with plants. Come on, man. I don't like... Devs, you need to turn this off automatically. I think that's a terrible idea. Dupes should not be wasting time digging plants. If I want them dug, I'll dig it. And everybody's going to take a break again. Ooh, we can even get some of this water too? Why not? Yeah, we know. We're almost there. And so I'm kind of wondering, I think this Wednesday, we should be able to finish up the Slogo Ranch. And I think that we're getting really close to calling the Beakon Ranch done. We do have a couple more things to do, but I don't think it's anything we can't finish on Wednesday. Oh, there goes the water. Yes. There goes the water. All right, just in time. So what we have for skills. Not much. We do have our first rancher, which is nice. What wonderful timing. That means we can start putting beacons in here. We can just start by doing this. Actually, let's do relocate to here. Oh, no, let's not do that. And I think what we should probably do is put ourselves... Let's see here. 1, 2... Can we put it here? No, we don't want to do that. I'm trying to think of where we can put this. I want to put it outside the room, but I think maybe that's not going to be a good idea. Let's do it here. We'll deconstruct that, and we'll put the drop-off there. That way, this can remain a laboratory, if these guys ever get to it. They're busy. There we go. Readjust some of these priorities. They're getting out of hand. I like that this pretty much filled the tank. It's going to take us a while to get 2, but once we get 2, I think we'll start reaching critical mass on these. We didn't get fortunate enough to start with a bunch of clam palms ready to harvest. Unless there's some down here, of course. You never know. All right. We're ready for our fish release. Also put ourselves a fish feeder for now. We still haven't finished this. I guess I'm going to have to do this. There we go. That's better. Great haul. Something on the printing bod. Oh, we have research. We're kind of getting behind here. Should probably get the plant pulverizer. Actually, you know what? We wanted to get our bathroom loop too, didn't we? Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we can do the water stuff now. Let's go ahead and grab our bottle filler, and then we'll work down through these remaining 2, and then we'll kind of go from there. You have another blueprint? Alveol vera seeds. No thanks. I think we're just going to leave it as is for now. We don't need any more duplicates, at least not yet. Put a fish feeder here as well. This is no longer a... Nope, it's not. Yeah, these guys are doing absolutely nothing right now. Oh, this is a little bit frustrating. Everybody's going to stop what they're doing to do that, aren't they? Yep. Maybe do it now? Actually, you know what? Cancel relocate. We're going to turn this on to beacons, and then we'll just wrangle them within. I think we can probably do this. That should get this in there. Ooh, you know what else we can do? We can make ourselves an egg cracker. I think that's an excellent idea. What do you guys think? Yeah, look at all this water. No thanks. Let's kill these 2. Yeah. We can wrangle that guy. And then we'll set this up for beacons and beacon fries. This is pretty much full. I think we'll stop there, at least for now. This guy at some point should flip over here, you would think. Actually, we don't even have to do that, do we? Let's just do this. We'll mop, and then let them figure it out. I think they're gonna work their way that way anyway. Well, maybe not. Is he gonna go in the fit? No, he won't go in the tank. Oh, that's right. Okay. You know what? The door's closed. He's not gonna go in. We'll do that. That'll give us a couple of calories. All right. Cool. We have one of these. Definitely need some more. It's gonna take us a while to ramp up to that. It was unfortunate that we got very unlucky on this seed. There's only like 2 that I can see. 1, and then 2 right here. Maybe, oh, there's one over here. Okay, well, I stand corrected. I don't know how we get into that, though. Very carefully, probably. It might be worth a shot. I mean, we could try, right? Is it ready? Not yet. But it will be soon, which might be a good idea. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and get in there. That should work for that. That should work for that. Somebody should be able to come across this, even if they can't swim. And they should be able to get into there. And we'll set that to like a 9. That way it gets done sooner rather than later. And we'll just kind of let that cook. Still don't see us getting caught up. I think we're going to have to cap a tide pool and do some other stuff before we can really be caught up, because our duplicates are doing way too many things right now, it seems. We should probably cap one of these. Which one should we cap? Maybe we could cap this one? It's actually pretty close to our base. We could do it by just going up and then across, like that. And then we'll just cap it like I normally do. And I think we have enough for one of these already. No, we don't. Oh, we need metal ore. Okay. Oh, we need... What else do we need? Gasket and metal ore? Could have sworn we had a gasket over here. Where did the gasket go? Wasn't it right here or something? Where did it go? Wasn't it here? Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. It's right there. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we can do this. Just dig it out real quick. All right, let's see if we can do that now. Yep, we can. And then we'll just bring this out. Yeah, I don't really like doing this, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. We'll bring it back in. Yes, beautiful. Excellent. Good work. Highborn J says, did you deconstruct the mini fridge? No, I didn't. You get an extra gasket out of that, don't you? Oh, yeah, you do, don't you? Inspect. Good point. Good point. Deconstruct. Sorry, my brain's just a little bit slow. It's been a long day. I am kind of tired. I won't be on. I won't lie. But we're here. Everything's good. Probably doesn't help that I'm hungry too. Definitely gonna have to go eat. Where are you? Why? Why aren't you getting done, my guy? You're literally just sitting here begging to go into the tank, and no one is obliging. That's just sad. Of course, you see what's gonna have to happen. Pick it up, come across, go around, come back around, then drop off. Ready? Oh, he didn't even pick up the fish. Who's gonna pick up the fish? Okay. Back down, down, around, across, boom. There, we got a fish. I'm gonna put a door here. Let's do that. Highborn J said, yes, you do. Yep, I think I just got one, didn't I? Yep, I did. Oh, that's so awesome. Now we can do 2. Right? Yes. Yes, we can. I don't think we're gonna do that one necessarily. It is pretty close, but maybe we'll do... Which one? That one's gonna tie into this. I think we'll leave it be for now. I think that'll be enough for what we're doing. Until we develop some more electrical circuits, I think we'll leave that as is. Okay, we're definitely gonna need this at some point. We were talking about getting, we have our desalinator, so let's go ahead and get our bathroom stuff. We're gonna need buffer tanks and we're gonna need that. So if we get this, we can go ahead and start building our bathroom loop. There we go. Let's go ahead and make that a room again. There we go, make it a room again. And now we can start adding our bathroom in. So let's see how we would wanna do that. Let's raise this up to a 5. Actually, I don't know if we wanna do that. Do we wanna do that? Yeah, we do. I think we'll probably have a small floor beneath this, maybe. I don't know. Or I might do another tank. I don't know. Usually put the bathroom stuff behind here, so that actually might be okay. Do something like that. I don't think we'll have to go that far. But what we will do is we'll put a buffer tank, which will be 2, and then we'll put the sieve, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we might have a couple of thimble reeds in the hydroponic farm tiles right here. Depending on how many bathrooms we end up going with, how many toilets. Because the toilets will duplicate water. Let's see here. Polluted water, that is. So I think the first thing we'll do... Rogax, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Rogax says, I have a door bone to pick with you over No Sabotage Sunday. Okay. I'd love to hear what you got to say. What's going on, Rogax? How are you doing today? Also, just sorry if you didn't get the notifications yesterday that we weren't going to do Sabotage Sunday. We went back to the drawing board, but I promise you, I think you're going to like what I did yesterday. I did a lot of stuff on the production side to polish the stream and make it a lot more fun. I even added a couple of new sabotage items. Rogax said, I'm all right, a bit cold, but good. Oh yeah, I forgot, just a bit my tongue. Ooh, yeah, that's not fun. All right, let's see, we have this. We can probably go ahead and put toilets. No fun, no fun, no fun. Okay, we'll do that. We'll have to put some sinks here. Probably do 3, 3, and 2. Do like a shower here as well. And then we'll do medicine tab. We'll do a sink. We'll do like 3 sinks across here. I don't know if we really need that many sinks per se, but I think we're working on some research. Yep, okay, we're gonna have our buffer tank here before long. Wow, I need this. This is gonna come into, let's see here, wait. Yeah, it'll come into our buffer tank right there. No. Yes, we wanted to go into the buffer tank. Out of the buffer tank is gonna come to our sieve. 1, 2, and then our sieve is gonna come out and go back to here. Yeah, I think that's good. And we'll kind of deal with that as they build it. Oh, we have something on the printing pod. Hey. Yeah, Rogax, this is kind of my update. This door is just because of the challenge we're doing right now. We have one-way doors going. All doors are one way. So if you look at this colony here, everything that's 4 high off of the main shaft goes left. Is notated by these doors. You see it's left only. And then these shorter floors are the corridors to return. I'm calling them power corridors, and they have to come back this way. So we're watching these guys just run all over the base. All over the base. I'm trying to keep it from saying long commutes up here. It already has, but you know. Yeah, it's making it for some interesting pathing. Especially like if there's a fish here, they'll come through here, pick it up, come back up, come up here, come across, go back down, come back through, and then drop it off. Talk about going around your elbow, right? All right, let's see what we have. We have a lumbit. Not sure if I'm interested in that. We have plenty of calories, so we could probably take another duplicant. Rogax said, like watching rats in a maze. That's the point. This is the finale of season 1 of Manic Monday, the constraint wheel. Oh, and I don't know if you caught it, but I guess this is worth repeating. Going forward for the next couple of weeks, while we kind of retool for season 2, or possibly an entire change for the daily theme, we're going to be working on another streamer's challenge for hatch ranching. Stinger's Playground has a standing challenge right now. I highly recommend you guys go check him out, and also to participate in the challenge. The prizes are the plushies that are no longer available, both the hatch and the pip. And yes, they both have the tags on them, and they both have the redemption code for the in-game skin. She's got nice skin, Ron. Nice skin. Harry Potter reference, anyone? All right, let's see here. Super hard digging, yes. Farming, yes. Bottomless stomach, not so yes. But I think we're gonna take you anyway. Oh, when you laugh so hard you choke. Love it. Goodness. All right, let's put you on the schedule. Where's the schedule? Let me act like I know what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, we have way too many people on schedule 1. Yeah, we're gonna have to sort you guys out. Okay, so we have room for Gene on this schedule. So now the only one that has 2 is 8. Cool, good to know. Oh yeah. Not Scraps with the name a duplicate, and I think you just saw a piece of the new system.
Not _Scrapsel, just redeemed, submit a duplicate name.
Barbie. Yeah, I turned the name off. I'll have to turn it back on as long as everybody promises to behave. I was a little on the fence about that. I'm like, do I let it say what they enter? Because I can totally see people trolling over that. All right, Barbie it is. Let's see who's gonna be named Barbie. I think Gene will be Barbie. How about that? And since you did it in all caps, we got to do it in all caps. I mean, that's how these things go, right? So there we go. We got Barbie. I'm going to mark that complete, and I'm also going to take it off of the queue. All right, there we go. Good job. But yeah, you guys did just see a little hint of the new system that's operating behind this. and you'll get to see it in its full glory on next Sunday. But the Sabotage Sunday has been turned into a card game. It's gonna be awesome. That's what I spent yesterday doing. I promise you I wasn't just taking the day off to mess around. All right, let's see here. Let's get back to research. I think we're gonna need the sieve to finish off the bathroom, and then we'll kind of start rotating out of that. We have a lot of duplicates, so we're definitely gonna need to build ourselves some type of spawn before long. So we might do that up here. I don't know what we'll see. Rogak said, I thought you were talking stress. Leave after this last one. Taking stress. I'm confused. Taking stress. Taking stress. No one's stressed. Maybe I'm stressed. Because I'm hungry. Oh, you meant taking one off. Oh, you mean like a stress leave. Okay, I get what you're saying. No. Not even like that. The schedule is pretty locked in. It's just that let me slow this down so I can talk for a minute. No, I want to do this just like you would any type of TV programming. I want to make sure that at the end of every run, we sit down and I try to work through this and see if there's anything I can do to improve. That's how they do with television. That's why television is done in series, or in seasons anyway. You know what I mean? It's like once they finish the arc, they get to go back and see how well it did, what went well, what didn't go well, and possibly adjust for the second season. And that's kind of what we're doing with this. That's what we did with Sabotage Sunday. We only had to take one Sunday off for that. We're gonna go do the same thing with Monday going forward. Urgak says yes. I can't wait for you to see it too. We got some oxygen problems, I can already tell. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not quite. Maybe he was just messing around down here. So I think, what time do we have? Well, we got about an hour left. Plenty of time. Now I'm gonna lock this door because I don't want them going through it, because it has to be a one-way door or it has to be a no-way door. All right, and all these doors should be set correctly. Oh, no, they're not. We need to fix that, copy and paste. All right, there's that. Now we need to get some more of these beacons in here. And we should have the grooming station, I believe. We do, yes. We have the back towels to put it on. Do we have any pearl yet? No. Ah, this pearl is so slow. Yep, okay, so we're gonna wanna start doing eggs. We wanna do all the sequines, because I hate those guys. Really do. I hate them with a passion. Yes, and I'm just gonna do all of them. Because we're gonna do all of them except for the beacon eggs. All right, so I think they can go up. It's only left and right. If they approach it from up or down, they can still go I guess maybe they can come up and go left. I guess we're gonna see. Our guy says sequins are good late game, but first round of pearls to start, they're annoying. Yeah, that's why I hate them. Because they will gobble up your pearls right now. That's not cool. This is really the thing that kind of slows you down in the early game. I was playing the other day on a start, and I got so many pearls, like especially off of the printing pod. There's a chance for you to get 300 kilograms of pearls. I got it 2 times in a row. It definitely jump-started my run. I think going forward on Fast Fridays, as we start to ease into more of a speedrun format, I think that's going to be real advantageous when it comes around. Because that's kind of where Fast Friday's going. It's going towards soft speedrun right now. I'm just trying to map out what that's going to look like going forward. Which presents an interesting question, because I really need to sit down and look through the research tree and stuff like that and start kind of putting together a solid strategy for starting the run. Get these guys in there. We're not ready for the fluke corals yet, but that'll be all right. Our next wide hydroponic farm tile is going to be another one of the clam palms here. Let's research. Yeah, so the cool thing about Monday going forward is that we're going to be doing that hatch challenge, and it's going to be all about hatches, but the cool thing is we won't be doing restarts every week. I think that's going to be enjoyable. All right, let's see where we're at with this stuff. Let's go ahead and get the pulverizer. Probably could use some fire poles soon. We're going to need some of the sweepers and whatnot as well. Let's go ahead and get the... Nah, you know what? We don't need that yet. We'll go ahead and grab the sweepers, the fire poles. We'll start working on some of that stuff. I don't think we're going to get to the material study terminal, at least not this go round. I think we're going to save that for the speed run on Friday. And then I think we'll just grab some of this stuff. Do our normal setup. Where are we at with our tank? Okay, so I think this is going to start producing eggs. So now we're going to need to get that sweeper and stuff so we can start automating all of this. So yeah, that's definitely the next move. I guess they're not going to do this bathroom anytime soon, but that's okay. Let's put this over here. Boom. And we need a liquid reservoir. All that stuff lined up just like I thought it would, which is nice. We're also going to have to add some power to this, of course. Maybe we'll just bring it across and tie it in for now. We're going to put some power up here at some point, but not right now. Actually, you know what? Yeah, maybe we should. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We'll go ahead and wire this up here. And this is going to be another power run right here. Ah, no, not like that. Something like that, maybe. Grab another one of those. Put a couple batteries on it. Just like that. All right. And then maybe we can put ourselves... I think we can go to stations and grab ourselves a couple of things. One of those. The scope scrubber is too big for this, yes. What else can we put up here? Soldering stick, we don't need that. Textile loom, that's a little bit bigger, but it also takes refined metal. I think that'll do for now. We could put another research station up here. We're gonna put 2 of them. But I don't think we need to go that hard in the research just yet. We should have plenty of calories now. Now the thing is really the oxygen. That's really what's gonna start concerning me, is the oxygen levels here. Adding some tiles so these can breathe, just like that. Just adding a couple here and there. There's no center there. We're like 1 block off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh well, that's okay. We'll leave it as is. Should not be a problem. There we go. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay, so we need to get some of this done so they can actually start using it. That'd be nice. Maybe we can leave this for... No, we need to keep researching. I think we're actually starting to get critical mass. We're starting to get stuff done. Let's go ahead and grab the poles. I know we said we were going to do a couple of things now. Oh, we already did these 3 things. Okay. What else do we need to get on? We need to do some automation work soon so we can give ourselves a carbon trap. I think... we should probably get into this soon as well. That way we can... well, you know what? We might be able to wait on that. I'm not sure. We took a lot of duplicates, so we may have to... we may have forced ourselves into a spawn, an early spawn. But we might be able to make it on the algae until we get enough flu coral. We'll see. We'll see. How are we doing on algae? Not well. But we still have a bit left down here, I believe. Yeah, we do. We have some pockets here, some here, some here. Let's see, that's probably it, really. There's a little bit there. None up here. Okay, yeah, okay. We're not gonna be able to do that. So we probably are gonna have to force an early spawn, which is kinda unfortunate, but it kinda doesn't surprise me either. It also doesn't surprise me that they haven't gotten to this yet. So, we're okay for now. Well, actually, no, we're not. We're not okay. We are most definitely not okay. We still have water, which is good. Probably gonna want to dig some more of this out. Just gonna keep bringing this down. I mean, honestly, they've already got plenty to do, so we'll see if they even do this stuff. Oh, maybe they will. I know our digger will. He's set on a priority to dig. All right, let's look at our skills. Amari, super hard digging. No swimming whatsoever. Unfortunate. Let's give you some swimming, then we'll follow back to the digging. Barbie, I guess you're gonna be a researcher. Catalina, you have Masterworks, but you're not really interested in that, so we'll give you some strength. We're gonna need a applied researcher, but we're also gonna need a data analysis researcher, so we'll probably do that with you. And Senna, you will be our field worker, a field researcher, rather. Wow. Oh, we're getting close on that one. That's good. How close is this one? Not close at all. I wish these things would grow faster. That's my only complaint. I really wish they'd grow faster. It slows the progression down quite a bit, especially when you don't have any more. Oh, no. You cannot be doing that, bro. See, look, it already ate some. See, look, it ate 8.3 kilograms. Rogax says, don't they in a greenhouse? Do they? Do they grow faster in a greenhouse? Actually, you know what? That's a great Great point. Let's see what's going on here. Crops grow within a greenhouse can be tended with the farm station fertilizer to increase their growth speed. But that means we have to make fertilizer, right? Doesn't that mean we gotta make fertilizer? I mean, that's a possibility. We may have to design something for that. That might be something we could look at on Wednesday. I don't know if I'm brave enough to try to tackle that right now, especially with the fact that we already got a hot mess going here. Is this guy gonna go right? Oh, he did. He's kind of cheating the door a little bit. I guess since they come up from the bottom, they're not beholden to the door rule. That's interesting. Urga says, don't think you'd need to use fertilizer, but just the room. Don't know, never messed around with it. Yeah, no, that's a really good point, and I think we're definitely going to be trying that out at some point. Let me do something real quick. I need to screenshot some things real quick because I keep losing chat before the end of the stream, so I'm trying to be a little more active about it. Okay, there we go. Apple just says, no, you need the fertilizer to make the compost. Okay, so does that mean that you can make them grow faster by making it into a greenhouse? Because if that's the case, we might be able to try that. I don't know what it takes, but we can definitely explore it. I mean, why not? What else are we doing? Okay, let's see. I'm not going to take anything. I'm just going to reject all for now. Let's see what we can figure out with that greenhouse. So the greenhouse enables the farm station use, and it requires a minimum of 12 to 96 in a farm station. So the only concern I have with that is, how do you put a farm station in here without submerging it? And I guess we're about to answer that question. I think that's under stations, right? Yes. Can we put it down here? I mean, what if we just put it and it was submerged? I mean, it would definitely be cheeky, but maybe? Let's just see what happens. So right now, 1.1 cycles. Let's see if they're gonna build this. Somebody working on this? Yes. All right, let's see what happens when this goes up. Highborn says, do it for science. Yes, for science. It's always for science. We can make them go a little bit faster, you know? All right, I guess we're gonna have to put it back to, I didn't ask. There you go. All right, so currently 0.9 cycles. I don't know if this is gonna do anything per se, but, oh, I guess it's underwater, but it definitely turned this into a greenhouse. Greenhouse enables farm station use. So if we look back here, at our greenhouse, crops grown within a greenhouse can be tended with farm station fertilizer. Yeah, so it literally says it right there. You have to use the fertilizer to increase the growth speed. I guess that was just us not reading the description very well. Okay, well, we learned something today. We did it for science, and we learned something. I think that's probably about the best outcome you could hope for. In the meantime, we have these sequines eating all our pearls, and I'm very salty about that. Yes, I realize this is salt water. Yeah, you better be hungry. You eat my pearls, I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm not sure why these guys have not been wrangled yet. Maybe we should up the priority on this. Get rid of that. Research is coming along. Is there anything else you guys were wanting to try? I mean, we might as well, right? I think we've established the novelty of this run. Now we're just kind of doing things for science. Let's go ahead and grab the... Oh, no. We need to do... Okay, we have that. Let's go ahead and grab the hydrogen generator. We need to go ahead and get a desalinator down so we can start dropping some water maybe and feeding our farm tiles, because these things are going to need some salt water. Of course. Highborn said, the dupes take the fertilizer to the station, then they use the station to make micronutrients, and then the dupes use it to tend the plants. Really good for use for the gum trees early on to get early rubber fast. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. What I'm wondering is if we could do something tricky to the game. Like we could put a farm station inside of one of these tanks, but it's going to be flooded. And then we could put another one in another room, like up here or something. And then they could just use that one to fertilize. Highborn says, oh my god, just gone into ad. I'm sorry about that. We'll wait for you for a second. won't get too far ahead of you. I also see that I'm gonna need to change some of my Nightbot stuff. There, my streamer bot seems to be spamming the channel with the same thing. It's supposed to be on a random rotation. It's almost done with this. Oh man, if that sequin wouldn't have ate that, we would have been good to go on our pearl. Let's just go ahead and relocate that just because anyway. I really don't want that to be an issue. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and pipe in some of this. Now what we are gonna need, do something like that. That should hit all of them. And then I'll also probably do something like this. I usually do this just to make sure that the tank stays full, because you never know. And then, welcome back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. The only thing I did was we started working on the tank. We started putting the pipes across here, and I said that I like doing this just so the tank stays full. Not really necessary, but just a little something I do. We're definitely going to want to get some salt water coming up here. Let's go ahead and grab the liquid tab. So this is all salt water, so we actually could probably come down in here and put a pump, and then just pump it into here. I think that might actually be the play. So I'll probably do this. I'll bring it across, and then we'll just dig straight down. I don't think we necessarily need to do all that. I think somebody should be able to swim. Really, honestly. Honestly. Who throws cupcakes? Honestly. We'll come straight down off the ladder with this. Right there. And then we just gotta hook it up. Ooh, we have the materials for another tidal turbine. Question is, where are we gonna hook this in electrically? I guess it's gonna go there. Which kind of begs the question a little bit. We're gonna have to add another circuit here at some point. It also might not be a bad idea to put another one of those in there. Yep, so now we have a bunch of errands. Now everybody has no idea what they're doing. Add that to the fact that they're running through a labyrinth. Well, I don't know if I'd call this a labyrinth. Yeah, I guess it is kind of a labyrinth, because everything kind of leads back to the same place, right? Isn't that the difference between a labyrinth and a maze? A labyrinth, all paths lead to one place. And in a maze, there's only one correct path, right? Something like that? Skills. More cooking, yes. Yes, more cooking. More cooking, yes. Rogak says, if it's a labyrinth, then this needs to be done. David Bowie, yeah. Yeah, that was a weird movie. Let's not even talk about that.
Just redeemed, submit a duplicate name.
All right, what name do we have? David Bowie. All right, how appropriate, how topical. You know what? I think our ranch, well, that's Lyra. Let's find, who do we have? Who do we have? Let's go with, well, you know what? Lyra has the hat, so let's go with her. She'll be David Bowie. And is this all caps again? No, it's not. David Bowie, did I get that correct? I think I did. Show you. David Bowie. There we go. There's David Bowie for you. Mark that complete. Check it off of our queue. Yeah, so, like I said, all of the sabotages and all of the channel point stuff now has a card, and they are numbered in order that they were released. I thought it was a nice little thing that I don't know, I like it. Hopefully you guys do too. I think it's a nice bit of polish. These guys would actually do some work here, geez. I'm not gonna do any research until they catch up. We do have enough, well, actually no we don't. Oh, come on man, don't tell me you did that. So that is 41.7 kilograms. Oh, we're waiting on another one to pop, that's right. This one, did it pop yet? Oh, it's ready. Let's go ahead and harvest it. We're getting there, we're getting there. They're at least down to the water level now. And we'll wrangle this guy, and we'll kill this guy. And we'll wrangle his buddy as well. Boom. And we'll kill that guy too. There we go. Oh, they're gonna come down this way, okay. Maybe, just maybe, we should think about separating this. Just like that. That way we can keep this water for now anyway. For now. Matter of fact, maybe this was a mistake, because if this overfills, it's gonna go here and there. I want it to go here, but I don't want it to go there, so I think we might change this back to an airflow. Oh my god, give me some more pearl, please. Who's doing this errand? Nobody? David Bowie, what are you doing, guy? Do it now. Quit playing with those fishies and harvest the clam. That sounds so wrong. There we go. Turn that back down. We still don't have enough, though. We're just shy. Just shy. Damn you, Sequin. We could have had 2 of these guys already. Uproot? Yeah, we'll uproot that. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. So, I was actually kind of curious. How many of you are playing Power World? I know that's a bit of a left turn, but I've noticed everybody's playing it right now. I actually used to play it back when it was first came out. Fun fact, one of my first tutorial videos was like a Power World tips and tricks. I threw my hat in the ring, but I really didn't get any traction, so I kind of pivoted away. It's a pretty cool game, though. A bunch of my friends are really trying hard to get me to play. And I appreciate that, but there's just not enough time. Let's see what we have for points. More ranching. And more digging. Oh, wait. Digging, yes. Very nice. We at max speed, yes. I'm thinking about getting the add-on or the mod for that to increase the speed. I don't know if my PC will be able to handle it though. Highborn says Power Word or Ani. Oh, that's easy, Ani. If I had to choose, Ani. 28,000. We could take. No, we're not gonna take another dude. We're just gonna take that and keep on. Matter of fact, I think we need to make a fridge, don't we? That probably would be a good idea, right? Let's make one right here. Wait a minute. Is this considered any kind of weird? Oh, it's submergible. That's cool. I didn't know that. So this is gonna be the nature preserve sign. This will be 3 of those. It'll go here. And then we'll just have to hook it up to some power. Highborn said, exactly. Just no contest for me also. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a cool game, but this kind of stuff, I nerd out on this all day. Like, I think about this stuff all the time. The numbers, crunching them, optimizing builds, making things smaller, making them more efficient. Automation especially. And that's something that I'm really excited about what we're going to do going forward after this Monday with that Hatch Ranch contest. It's definitely going to be very heavy in the automation. Oh my god, if these guys would finish these pipes. I'm probably going to have to tell and not ask. At least get it to there. How about that? That way we can fertilize this with salt water. Yes? Yes. Agreed. How are we doing on algae? Oh, we're out. Ooh, that's not good. We're gonna have to dig. Okay, here we go. We need this as well. Let's go ahead and grab all of that. Where else do we have? Oh, nope, that's not what we want. We want the organic, right? Uh-huh. So we want this. And maybe some of that? Yeah, we'll do that. A little bit of that. Put it on 8. Get these guys down in here so we can have some of that. Boom. There we go. Oh my. Hopefully we don't run out of oxygen. That would be very unfortunate. Should probably start thinking about... Yeah, we probably should. We'll do that. And this will come across here. And then we're going to do that. Just like that. Actually, you know what? We're going to do it inside of here. Let them finish this. Then we'll get them to prioritize this. Because this is where we're going to make our little spam, our little makeshift spam. Then we'll need some of these tiles. So I think 2, 3 we'll put across here. These will be our electrolyzers up here. We'll just start with 1. And then we'll put our hydrogen generators down here. And we'll hook them into the power grid. And then this will be basically our catch up here. Probably need to do something like this. Nope, not like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that'll work. Just like that. And there we go. I think that'll do. We'll put that on a priority of 6, so hopefully they'll come up here and do that sooner than later. In the meantime, kind of do their thing. Doesn't look like they're really trying to do much at all, really. Matter of fact, they're kind of getting caught up on this. Yeah, they're working on it. They're working on it. We'll let them work for a minute. Yeah, actually, there's one other game that I'm considering playing, and I can't remember what the name of it is off the top of my head, but it's like a Japanese learning game. I just got it the other day. I'm probably gonna play it a little bit on my own. It looks kind of cool. It's like a JRPG, but it's learning Japanese, and I'm actually probably about a couple of months into that. I've learned the hiragana, and I'm starting to learn vocabulary. So I know that's not really relevant to what we're doing here, but just a sidebar conversation. So, but yeah, that's the only other game that I'm definitely planning on playing here soon, just because that's something I do daily already. I'm already practicing Japanese. Konbanwa gozaimasu. All right, where are we at? Okay, we didn't dig that. I was gonna say, did we dig that? I'm surprised the sand didn't fall. Actually, you know what? It doesn't matter, because the sand that matters isn't gonna fall. Well, you know what? Not even important. We're gonna let them work on this for a minute. Gonna kind of ease off the gas here and just kind of observe, if you will. I need them to stay over here, not over here. Let's just bring this down just a little bit. There we go. Need you guys to focus on this. All right, so the first electrolyzer will go right here. I think that'll be all right. And then we'll want to put our hydrogen generator directly below it, like so. And that should be able to pretty much keep up with this one. I think it puts off just a little over what one of them can process. So it puts out 112 grams per second at full throttle, wide open. We'd call it in the automotive industry, wide open throttle. So there's that. Oh, let's make it that skin. That looks kind of cool. The Regal Neutronium electrolyzer. Very nice. Anyway, so that it'll keep up. One of these will pretty much keep up with one of these running flat out. We'll have a little bit extra, but we can deal with that later. That's what we have this big reservoir for. Hey, man. I didn't ask for you to watch. You better get wrecked. Right? These other crabs better... These poke shells better behave. All right, all right. Very nice. Probably want to put one of these up here as well. I'll probably put it right here in the corner. And then we'll just pipe it in straight down. And I'm trying to think of how we can separate this out. Excuse me. Maybe we can separate it out here and then bring it down. Yeah, I think... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't do that. Then we'll come across the bottom, but we don't need to do that just yet. We definitely want to make sure that we have one of these on here. That way we don't start sucking air. Although, really, it should never get that high, to be honest with you. Oh, that reminds me. We need to do some research. We need to grab some of this. We need this gas element sensor so we can do this properly. Matter of fact, we might not even need to do this. Gas pipe cancel. There we go. And now what we'll do is we'll actually just hook this up in a slightly different way. Oh, we're going to need some metal, aren't we? Well, that's okay. We're going to need to build ourselves a crusher. Mr. Crusher. Let's see. Do we want to go? Oh, yeah, we'll do that for now. But this thing is definitely going to need to be put on a circuit. Like that. Now, this is going to be way overdone. Honestly. We'll do that. We'll put a couple more batteries in here. We want to do it that way? Yeah. I think that'll be okay. And then I think what we can do is we can just cancel that, because we don't need that. Let's go ahead and get all this done, guys. All right, cool. They're still not grabbing these beacons. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, okay, that's why. There's literally no incentive. Even at priority 9, it's still like 23 errands out. Yikes. I don't know if they're gonna get this. Well, yeah, they will. They will. They're gonna get this done. I believe in them. Oh, that also reminds me, we need to pipe this in, don't we? And we're gonna have to start thinking about how we're gonna get that water that we need. And I think the way we're gonna do that is we will, ooh, we can tap off of this line and we can do, oh yeah, that's gonna work. We can do that, and then we'll do the sieve, which is on the refinement, or desalinator, I'm sorry. Can you flip this? Oh, you can. That's nice. Okay, let's do it here. We'll do that, and then we'll just hook it up. Oh yeah, it's gonna need power, isn't it? Everything needs power. Everything needs power. Boom. All right, so now we have 2 circuits there. Highborn J says, you got some gloves waiting for you in the blueprints. Oh no. I'm gonna have to check that out. Gloves? Night Owl, that's nice. Oh my god, look at the ranching. That is so strong. I can deal with biohazardous. Oh my god, that's a plus 12 ranching. Holy crap. That's over 100% grooving effect duration. Wow. Wow. And that doesn't even take into account his plus 3 during the nighttime shift. I think we gotta take this guy. He's too OP not to. Jesus. I mean, we got nowhere for him to sleep right now, but I mean, there are worse problems. I think we'll just make this 2. How many do we have? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. We'll do that. Hopefully somebody will actually do some work. Let's go ahead and give him some skills. You are going to, no, you're not messing with digging. With that kind of ranching skill, you're going straight into ranching, my guy. Nah. Digging, haha, no. Okay, so I'm not gonna put a door here, because if we did, we'd have to do the rule where you have to come back. Plus, there's no real reason to have this in a room, like a room with doors anyway. Plus, this is kind of a room anyway. Do you see? Do you see? I need you guys to finish this first. Okay, thanks. Oh, we need to give that power too, don't we? There we go. And do we have any automation stuff? Not yet. Well, we also have to make the rock crusher. Barbie for the win. Hey, I saw that, Barbie. You totally slipped on that. You totally slipped on that mucin. You thought nobody was watching, but I was. What are you guys doing? Just hanging out? Okay. Guess I'm okay with that. We might actually need to add a second one here. And I think that's going to end up looking something like this. Like that. Yep. The only thing is, actually, you know what? I should have done it this way. I should have done it that way. I really should have. And the reason why is because we want to make sure that we have space for the big boy batteries that need to go on these. Come on, give me the wire. Actually, let's not do that. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay. No. I don't, no. We're not gonna do that. Okay. Do it this way. Wait. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Okay. You convinced me! Let's get rid of this. It's tacky. It's very tacky. Get rid of this guy too. I want to put the smart batteries here to control these circuits. I'm trying to keep it as simple as possible. That way we can just vertically integrate each circuit. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I could spread them out a little bit. I guess that probably would be the better way to do it, but who cares? Then we'll need, oh, we still don't have enough of that. So we're gonna have to do maybe like a cool 30 of these. Yeah, let's do cool 30. Should probably go ahead and start putting doors on these. You cannot go that way. No. There we go. You can only go that way, and you can only go... Okay, there we go. Got our door set correctly now. Can't have you guys breaking rules. Okay, here we go. Now we have some stuff. What I'm gonna do is probably do this. Actually, wait. Let's go... I don't want to go that far, but maybe here? Maybe... Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go there, because if I put it here, I just have a feeling we might suck some oxygen accidentally. And without us having a filter on this line, that would not be good for these generators. At some point, we're going to come over here and finish this tidal turbine. Some point. Oh, so, yeah, I saw you, Highboy Jace. You talking about the weekly blueprints? I can check them out. I don't know if I'm going to have any. Oh, I do. Did they just drop? Does everybody get the same thing now, or is it random? Oh, I got the algae jet helmet. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, cool. So I guess it is random. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was random. I thought you were saying that you knew exactly what I was going to get. I was like, oh, is it the same for everybody? Well, that's not very interesting. Or exciting, at least. Excuse me. Actually, might be something we could do on Wednesday. Look at some of those things, or maybe we could even do it now after we get done with this. We're kind of running towards the end of the stream, but, you know, we could take a look at it. Matter of fact, why don't we do that now? Supply closet. Just a little bit of a sidebar here. Let's look at what we have here. I've got a couple. I am personally interested in the art in the wallpaper. The wallpaper is, I love wallpaper. I know you guys haven't really seen me use it a whole lot, but I mean, I love how they give us all these wallpapers with the DLCs. I think that's amazing. I love this new stuff for the fish tank. Amazing, amazing. You can see some of these I've unlocked. I like using this one for the bathroom. I like using this for a kitchen. I usually put this in my nature preserves. But yeah, I got a couple of more. Yeah, I love the wallpaper. I love the wallpaper and I love the artwork. As you can see, I've started trying to unlock as much of the stuff as possible. I got a couple I still need to unlock, and I've actually got quite a bit of filament right now. Not bad. How much are these? Print 1600? Yeah, I could do that. If I really wanted to. I'm not sure I want to, though. I'm gonna keep saving. But yeah, I like the artworks. Very nice, very nice. Some of those wallpapers are expensive, though. Jesus. Especially the real nice stuff. 16... I thought it was more than that. I thought some of it was more than 1600. Maybe not. It's still pretty expensive when you think about it, because when you recycle some of this stuff, you really don't get much. I think I have some duplicates. I'm usually pretty good about coming in here and getting rid of duplicates. Duplicates, not duplicants. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. But yeah, I've pretty much gotten rid of those. But like I said, I like this and I like the artworks. Those are my favorites. But now we have a couple of new jet suits. Isn't that cool? I like it. I like that it has a little preview screen too. That's pretty cool. But anyway, we're getting in the weeds here. Let's get back to it. This one's not really hooked up to anything yet, but that's fine. We need to get this finished. I think we should be almost... Yeah, we're almost done with the research. Yeah, we're almost done. Be able to do that. Is this thing almost ready? No. This pearl, man. This pearl is killing me. We could have already had this thing set up if we would have got maybe like one load off of the printing pod. Matter of fact, let's do this. No, we can't open that door, can we? Okay, no, we can't. Wrangle? Yeah, let's do that. I'm not sure what happened there. Did they just like drop the fish and said they like grabbed the fish, they came up, they went around, they came through and said, too much work. I can't drop that. Just left it here in the lab. Good job. Top marks for everyone. I was really hoping that we could get this turned into a nature preserve, but it is what it is. Highborn says, I want more. Yeah, I want more wallpapers and stuff too. He also said, do you know the button next to the red alert lights up blue when the blueprint is ready? And if you click on it, it opens up the screen? I did not know that. Very nice, very nice. I guess you're just gonna stay there. Okay, well, at some point he'll turn into meat, so it'll be alright. Ooh. Looks like our bathroom loop completed. Behind the scenes. I think what we'll do is once this finishes and we get this hooked up, we'll just connect these momentarily to get a little bit of water primed in the system, and then this thing should start functioning. So we'll let them finish this. We're still working on that. I think our oxygen's getting real low, so we need to work on that. Yeah, we need to get on this right away. Let's go ahead and priority 9 this. Yeah, let's do that. Priority 0. So many people didn't. Yeah, I'm in the process of getting good again. Or maybe for the first time, I don't know. Hooray! We are now live with water. Let's go. First and foremost, let's do this. I think this will give us enough water to start using the bathroom. There we go. Hopefully somebody will use this instead of those. I guess we'll see. Deconstruct, deconstruct. We're gonna do right. There we go. Arr. Here we go. Highborn Jay says, hey, you taught me a bit, so it's nice to give back a little bit. I agree. I think if we all did that, we'd live in a wonderful world. All right, now we can start swapping all this stuff out. I really want to do 2 of these. These things are not super fast. Right now, I think we're okay. This is going to start putting out what we need. We're still not done with our research. Why are we not done? Oh, that's why. So let's go ahead and deconstruct this. Put another one in here temporarily. Anytime, buddy, anytime. I know we have this water, and I'll probably put a bottle filler in here at some point because I just feel like that's the right thing to do. We could actually do that now, right? Yeah, we can. I would like it to be near this somehow, but I don't think that's gonna work, so... we could put it there. But that's kind of out of the way. Let's do it here. I don't like it being that far away from this, but it is what it is. The only way to fix that would be to reorganize things, like maybe move these microbe mushers over. But the way we set this off 4 tiles, it would leave a wasted space. And I don't like that. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Probably should have scooted this down and swapped this over to its place. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's not deconstruct. You know what? Never mind. I don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like that's worth it, especially with the amount of time that we have left. I don't even know if we're going to finish that. But like I said, I am excited about next Monday because we are not going to be doing this. We are going to be hatching our little hearts out. And we will be playing it for several weeks. At least until the contest is over. And if we're still having fun, maybe we'll stick with it. We'll see. We're definitely going to stress test the hatch ranch. 100%. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to sit down and come up with a strategy to try to turn whatever the seed is that is given for the contest into just an absolute beast of a hatch ranch. But yeah, this is kind of the new design of the tank. I could actually show you some of the other stuff that I add to it. I do a couple of these. One right here. Oh, let's do this. One right here. And that one reaches to here, which means that this has to go to there. Actually, wait. I think I might have messed this up. Did I? I think I might have messed this up on the sizing. Ooh. Okay, well, no worries. These are supposed to overlap a little bit, but I guess not. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the tank design. I was trying to do this from memory. Looks like my sizing may be just a little bit off. But anyway, this is what I did was I want to put... well, I guess I can't because I don't have it in the shipping overlay yet, but put the conveyor chute right here, and duplicants can't swim up into here, at least not yet. And I think that if they ever can, what I'll do is I'll just put a door here. I don't know, we'll see. But then it'll be an issue for the fish to get out, so maybe no door. But right now I have the egg lay here, the eggs come out here, and that way they can swim right into the tank, and they're also counted in the room count. But they're inaccessible, that way you can just set all your eggs, all your Beakon eggs up here to crack, and then do your omelets forever. And this makes a pretty good omelet generation machine here, between this, the oxygen, and the omelets. Do we have enough for another one? No. Ugh. Yeah, we got clipped on that. That stupid sequin, whatever. Are these guys even tame? Wild. Nope, not tame. Highborn says, is the guy who set the challenge, is he on YouTube? And if so, what's his name again? I'm sure he's probably on YouTube, but more importantly, he's here on Twitch. It's Stinger's Playground. I actually might link to his channel at some point, or maybe we might go raid him. I'm not sure if he's streaming. He was earlier. He was streaming earlier. I think this is okay. We're at 8:51 right now. I think at this point we can probably just kind of hang out for a minute. I will say that in the final well, this isn't the final analysis, but I will say that the one-way doors are slightly interesting. I don't think they created any emergent gameplay or anything like that, but it did take a little bit of extra planning. It is a little lot inconvenient that they loop through the base, but I think the most important thing that we found out was some of the AI pathing behavior. So this is something I didn't know. If they approach this door, even though it's only set to left, if they approach it from the bottom, apparently they can go either way. But if they approach it from the non-entrance side, they will not go through. Meaning that if they approach this way, since it's set to left, they won't be able to go right. But I have a sneaking suspicion that if they come from the top or the bottom, they can still get around the direction that the door is set. Now, I guess the other question is can they get inside the door if it's set to nothing? And I would assume that's probably no. So what we could do, actually, is we could turn this off and then see if we can move this. And nope, it's unreachable. Okay. Well, that's what I thought. But if we did that, now it should be reachable. Okay. I mean, I would think... Well, I guess they can't come in from that direction. Oh, that's right. That's right. We'll have to set up something in testing and just really tease out the pathing behavior. I think that actually might be fun. I've done that in other games, like in 7 Days to Die with the zombies. That's actually pretty fun. Figuring out how the zombies are going to path and then, you know, setting up things to... Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. No. Enable... There you go. That's pretty interesting. Oh, as far as games go, that's another one. 7 Days to Die. I'm not... I hate to name drop it like that because I think the devs are pretty crappy, in my opinion. I feel like they did more of a cash grab than try to do what players wanted, and that kind of stuff low-key pisses me off. You know what I mean? It's like you're making the game for your players, your customers. You're not making it for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, I get it, but at the same time, you should probably listen to what your players are telling you. But anyway, I don't want to complain. But I did quit playing that game for a while. I'm waiting. I think they sold the game. And now somebody else is working on it, which is typical. Don't want to work on it anymore. Just flip it. Piss the community off and then flip it. Yeah, they're not getting... Not at all. Not at all. Now you kind of see what I had going up here. These will off... What game was that? Highborn says? I'm talking about 7 Days to Die. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's actually a pretty cool game, but I have over 1,000 hours in it. There's nothing new right now. They've been promising AI raiders, you know, people that actually shoot back at you. They've been promising that for a while now, for a couple of years, and they still haven't made good on it. So you know what I did? I started playing Humanit Z, and that's actually pretty fun. It's a bit top-down isometric, but the game is actually pretty good. I'd say my biggest gripe with Humanit Z is it's just a bit clunky. Like, I feel like the UI and the menus could be simplified a little bit. I feel like to do something you have to like click 3 or 4 times, and it should just be like 1 or 2 clicks or a hotkey. But anyway, yeah. Okay, well, what do you guys think? I'd love to know. What did you think about this constraint? Did you think it was interesting? Do you think it was boring? Was it all right? What do you guys think? I'd love to know. You can tell me here. We got a couple of minutes left, or you can head over to the Discord. We definitely have the Discord. There's a lot of interesting things going on over there. Yeah, I think this is probably what we'll call it for tonight. So we'll leave the music going. Oh yeah, I do. If I can actually do that for you. It's a workshop. There you go. Yeah, just join us over there. Just do me a favor, you know, just once you join, post an introduction so we know you're a real person, and we get you set up. We have a lot of things over there. I won't tab out and plug it, but you can definitely go over and check it out if it's something you're interested in. If you're looking to go a little bit deeper on the engineering and and stuff like that, then that's definitely the place. But it's obviously optional. But yeah, cool. All right, let's see here. I think we might go ahead and start transitioning. I'd call this constraint was interesting, but not super interesting, if that makes sense. It was a little interesting setting up these one-way doors, but I think after they're set up, it's really not much to it. I would say I actually like the no ladders challenge a little bit better than the one-way doors. I have a feeling that if you really wanted to be punished, you could just do one-way doors and no ladders. I actually considered that. I actually considered doing maybe like all the constraints, doing like some type of survey after each season, and then whatever constraints we liked, we'd keep. And then at the end of a couple of seasons, we just put them all together and do a playthrough. No tile building, natural only? That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I feel like that would be definitely difficult. You can still build buildings, right? That's actually really interesting, Rogax. That's a great suggestion.